Section 1. Using intimidation. Intimidation is used through the power of threats, which generates a sense of becoming timid or fearful, and flat out frightened. And rightfully so. When intimidation shows its power, you will recognize its intentions are to scare you any way it can. Intimidation tactics are abuse. Here are some of the following examples: from punching walls, throwing dishes, purposely overwhelming you with too many tasks, and so much more. The root cause of intimidation comes from the old age habit all human beings have of comparing themselves to others. We allow ourselves to be triggered by our own insecurities and unresolved issues, which creates a feeling of being intimidated. So the perpetrator feels the only way to keep others from knowing they are intimidated themselves is to become the intimidator. Long-term side effects of the energy signature of insecurities or unresolved issues evolves into the birth of intimidation. We see this dominance, submissiveness dynamic everywhere, from families to businesses to government organizations. It's deeply embedded into the human psyche. Intimidation is also encoded into other species, such as our animal kingdom. However, intimidation is used to protect itself from larger animals they sense as a threat. Animals puff up, charge, or display aggression to trick their threat into believing it is superior. This is their defense against predators. All species have their own defense mechanisms within them. And so do you. If you are being intimidated by others, this means you are a threat to the perpetrator. So how can we stop this dynamic from engulfing our everyday life experience? Become aware that intimidation tactics have been used worldwide for thousands of years. Research the true origins of intimidations and its purposes. Remember, you can choose if you want to be intimidated by another or not. If you are not intimidated or show fear, the perpetrator will feel powerless. Therefore, they can't intimidate you anymore. In fact, the perpetrator will either understand the negative impact they have created on themselves and others, and then works on dismantling the damages it caused. Or they will simply sense they have been defeated, thus can't intimidate you any longer, and they will try to intimidate another instead. Therefore, you are free of intimidation's grasp. However, the cycle will continue with the next victim. It is time to dig deep within your heart and remember, you are not less than another and never have been. This was simply a lie you were told to believe. Stop being dragged around by intimidation and remember, we are all equal and in full control of our own life's experiences. When you know the intentions of intimidation's power and learn to not fear it, is when you will be freed of it. Remember, intimidation needs a victim to survive. It is ultimately your choice to feed intimidation's needs or starve it to death. Intimidation plus victim creates the power and control over others. Intimidation minus victim is the dismantling of intimidation's grasp.